door, knocking. And if you hear my voice and open the door, I will come into you and eat with you, and you with me. Oh my God.
John.
Write to the church in Ephesus. Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying.
I, Caesar, Augustus Titus Flavius Domitianus, Lord of the Empire, do hereby proclaim myself divine. This is the dawn of a new day. The whole universe will recall it as the day of new birth, the advent of the reign of the god Domitian.
Pretending to be a god when he is still alive, it's unheard of.
Quintus,
my lord and god.
These Christians continue to profane my honor and glory, especially those in Asia Minor. You assured me, General, that the last of the apostles was dead. Yet his very name is still on their lips.
I am certain, my lord, John is dead.
How know you? You say dead, but the myth lives on. The god Domitian will not tolerate this. You will give these Christians an ultimatum. They have 28 days to acknowledge me publicly as their god. Their only god. Should they resist, you will put them to death.
Is that enough?
Take! Don't let them escape! Christian must come with us! We believe in us to rescue Christians!
Irene.
Let's go.
You know the situation. 1 month's time. We must betray our faith, proclaim Domitian as our god, or die. What are we waiting for? Let's get out of here!
Brothers, the Romans are out there now, seizing every Christian they can find.
But no one is going to force me out. I can't believe a Christian doesn't have the right to defend his own life.
Defend his life? Huh? What about the women and children? What about the old?
The Lord is closer to us now than you think. This is from John.
The Lord has returned to speak to us through his apostle, John. John is still alive.
Every church has started to receive letters, but we had to be sure they were truly from him.
Why isn't he here?
Because he has to hide from our enemies. Like we do, more than we do. Don't you see that?
Irene, I wanted to tell you.
I saw John once. Did you know that? I was only a girl at the time, but I remember it so clearly. My mother went to listen to him and brought me along. He came over to me. Then he took me in his arms. And he kissed me on the cheek. And he whispered something in my ear.
What did he say?
My child, you have the eyes of a doe. Now look at me. I run like a doe, carrying his letters to the brothers.
Do you remember the first time we met? You couldn't believe that I loved the same things you
I'm
do.
afraid, Valerius.
You?
Everything is at stake now. Our lives are about to change. They have to, or we will die, and nothing will ever be the same.
Listen to me. I'm leaving Ephesus.
You're leaving? Now? Escaping is what you mean to say.
No.
I'll miss you, Valerius.
General, at last. What news do you bring to God Domitian?
A spy, my lord. I was just this minute arrived from Ephesus. I raised him myself. He's like a son to me.
A son who's a spy? Well, speak. Your Lord and God are ready to hear. Bring him to me.
My lord, there are rumors in Ephesus. It seems that John the Apostle is still alive.
It appears that an old man by the name of Theophilus, another Christian, is in touch with him. Strange letters have been...
Silence!
Legends, my lord, legends. They take a while to die out. It's to be expected. Somebody pretending to be their apostle.
This is your doing, General. My supreme patience has run out. I'm sending you to take over as governor of Ephesus. Crush the vermin who perpetuate these lies! I want you. I implore you. Eliminate every trace of this impostor. Quintus.
My lord.
You will also cut off your spy's head.
But my lord.
If what he has spoken reveals itself to be untrue.
I should have told him myself. Do you know where the old man is, at least?
He's a prisoner on the island of Patmos, which puts him under the jurisdiction of Ephesus.
You'll have to get yourself arrested and sent off to Patmos.
No. You raised me to be a soldier, to face my enemies in the battlefield, not to go around lying to everyone all the time.
I turned you into one of the finest officers in the Empire, and I have no intention of repeating myself. You have your orders.
And if I refuse?
Refuse? You can't refuse. You can't even think about refusing. You're obliged to me. Look where you are today. Your real parents weren't just slaves. They were criminals, traitors to the Empire.
What were they? Christians. Were my parents Christians?
I'm sorry. But you're not free to choose. You're a soldier.
We have to keep you alive for now. Come on, scribes, even you need to eat. That's for you, Theophilus.
John, I'm afraid to even call you by name now. Jesus saved us. And he brought you, his last apostle, here into this pit. Why?
Give me that bowl. This is enough for you, old man. And consider it a gift. For what little you get done at the mine.
You'll only earn yourself more enemies like that.
Is that a sin, Dimitri?
I wish I had your strength.
My strength. My strength does not come from me. It comes from the Lord.
Gaius, no one has seen John, except Theophilus.
Who is that?
He's the one John gave the letters to, the one who passed the letters on to Ionicus, my brother, who travels there with supplies for the prison.
Where is this Theophilus?
He is a prisoner in the mines on Patmos. All I know is that he's a very old man.
I see. John is not only alive, he speaks with a prisoner on an inaccessible island. Listen to me. The letters are too important. Irene, convince your brother to take you to Patmos. I want you to speak to Theophilus yourself. Only you